she reached out to me and asked if she could send me something from her shop. Her website is called MYART. I think it's MYART Global. I will put the website here, and then it will be down in the pinned comment down below. Not in the description box. Everything is in the first pinned comment down in the comment section. But she was very generous to me. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I love everything. Elizabeth saw my other paint by number video. I will link it up here in the corner. I'm not sure if it's in this corner or the other corner. I will link it up here. And she reached out to me and asked if she could send me some of her kits, and I said yes, I would love to. It's totally my vibe, and I would love to. I'm totally into paint by numbers right now as well. And so she also sent me some extras. She told me to pick out a couple. Of canvases or portraits that I liked. I picked out 2. My wife picked out 1, and then I was just expecting the pictures, the canvases and the paints. She sent me some extras. Now, I will link everything down below. So let's see. She sent me 3 different sizes. Now, normally I would have just got the rolled canvases because affordability. Everybody's budget is different, but now that I did open these before I recorded because I just kind of wanted to see what was in each thing, but it has the picture of what kit is in each box or package. But I will we'll go through the extras after we open the canvases, okay? So let's start with my wife's canvas, which is the rolled canvas. We'll start with that one. So I'm going to put the other 2 to the side, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so if you order a rolled canvas, meaning that your canvas is not on a stretched frame, it will come in a package like this. It was in another package with your address on the outside. I did go ahead and remove that. And then you open this up, and in the inside, it's similar to Number Artist, and you got your paints like this. But the difference, which I kind of really like, is that your canvas comes in this tube wrapped up. Now, we did not unroll the tube. I just opened the package. I pre-opened all of the packages before filming. So, oops, I'm sorry for bumping you. So I'm not sure if this is, it's not actually sealed. So let's just take the end off here. And then we can just take it out of the tube, which is really nice. You can hang on to that. I really think I prefer that over it just being in a plastic bag. Here's your piece of paper for your, I can't remember what that's called. Let me put the paints to the side. And this is a landscape. My wife picked out this image. So since I just sent the images and then they picked everything out. So let me see how many colors. It looks like there's quite a few. Looks like there's 50 colors in here. So So they give you the option when you pick out, I'll put the website. What is this one called? I can't remember. Okay, so the name of this image is called Golden Valley. I'll put it up on the screen here. And it's the rolled canvas option, and it has 48 colors, I believe. No, I was incorrect. So it has 50 colors in it. Let's see if I can. This is centimeters. So this is 50 centimeters by, oops, I'm sorry, I think I was out of frame for that first part. 50 centimeters by 40 centimeters. So that would be 16 inches by 20 inches. So easy to find a frame for it if you want to frame it in a regular frame after it's complete, if you choose a rolled canvas. But this is what it looks like, and I really appreciate that they do have like colored sections on here as well. So it makes it a little bit easier on your eyes. So that is the first one. Let me get everything else together and I'll be right back. Oh, let's go through the, let me put this together and we'll go through the colors. All right, so I don't want to unwrap everything because on the other side with your paints, you do get your schematic and here your legend, and you do get some basic paint brushes to help you. If it's your first time, you get everything that you need. And then you also get some labels to label your paint pots as well, so that you don't have to constantly look at these numbers. You just put the stickers right on your paint pots. But as you can see, there's lots of like browns, oranges, yellows, and neutral colors for this painting. All right, the next canvas I have here is the medium size one. It comes in a box, and we have our image right up here. This one I picked out when it was in the fall time, and it was part of the Day of the Dead, Dia dos los Muertos. And if you know, I do really love that time of year. I love that style. I love dogs, so I was really drawn to that style. But it comes in this really nice box, and when I saw all the numbers, I took a peek at this one, and when I saw all of the little tiny numbers, I was like, oh my god. I felt instantly overwhelmed, but I think I'm gonna save this one for next fall. Oops, I knocked the camera again. But I love that it comes in a protective box, and it didn't come in just this box. It came in another box that protected it as well. But it comes in a box, and it's like it's branded up here where you can't see it. Let me see if I can pull it down. It says, obviously you can read, dive into a world of warm colors, peaceful moments, and soulful creativity with warmth, your friends at MYART. I think that's so nice. And then it has their website right down there, myart-shop.com. Now let's get the box out of the way so we can open this kit and look at it. Okay. So it comes also wrapped in the cellophane. Let me unwrap it and then we'll go through everything. Okay, so this one is obviously on a stretched canvas, or a stretched frame, I mean, or this is a stretched canvas on a frame. Good gosh. So what that means is that the canvas is stretched over pieces of wood right here on the sides, so that you can, once you're finished with your art piece, it's ready to hang right afterwards. I think I just realized something. So this piece of paper, this is your reference sheet, so that if you start painting and you're confused about something, you can go back and you can like look and see what that number was. But also what I just realized is that there's numbers on the bottom of the canvases right down here, and this says 40-50. I think that means this is a 40 centimeter by 50 centimeter canvas. And just like the last one I measured for you, I'm going to measure this one as well. And this is in centimeters, so here we go. And yes, this is 40 centimeters. So I'm guessing that this is also 50 centimeters this way. 50 centimeters. So I think that is, now I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know what else it could mean. So 40 centimeters by 50 centimeters. And then it's already on a frame. And then we have our paints right here. So colorful. I have, how many colors? 48 colors. So this is considered what they consider, let me click on an image here really quick. When you have 48 colors, it says that it will take you 10 hours or more to complete it. Now, I'm what you call, I like to be very precise. So this will take me a very long time, especially with how many little tiny areas there are. Like, look at how small. And that might be why she also included this magnifying sheet. Do you see what difference that made? That is going to be so helpful when I'm painting those little tiny spots. Now this is available on their website, and I believe, let's see, accessories. Yes, they are $4.90 US. But if you don't have a magnifying glass, this is probably worth it. And then here are the colors. So pretty. This is going to be great for next fall. I'm going to get a head start on it probably in September of next year. So it will be done by the end of October. I think that will give me plenty of time. And it came with, here's what the image is going to look like. Isn't it so cute? Here is the schematic. But yeah, there's 49 colors in this one. And then your brushes, and then the numbers to put on the paint pots. All right, I'll be back with the next one. Okay, this one is much larger, and I already took it out of the box, obviously, but it was the same box as the other one, and it is wrapped up in cellophane, so I'm just gonna cut it off. And then we will get started. Now this one, on the canvas down here, it does say 60 by 75 or 60-75. So I'm assuming that it is 60 centimeters by 70 centimeters. So much larger. But once you see the painting space, I think this one will go or come along much quicker. And I plan on starting this one first. Even though it is the holidays right now, this one might, if you're not into like doing holiday themed paintings and you want to do something that is tropical or landscape, this might be up your alley. All right, so here's the reference sheet. And then I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this entire frame in canvas, because no, I'm not going. Okay, here's part of, this is what I can fit unless I do it sideways. Hold on. Okay, here it is sideways. But I thought I loved the colors in this one, and I love tropical places so much. I'm gonna open the paints to this because I do want to start working on this one. So I'll show you the picture. This is the image, but all of those colors are my absolute favorite. I love pinks, purples, oranges, and teals. This has 50 colors in it. But as you can see, look at how big some of these spaces are. So I don't think, some of them down here are a little bit smaller, but I don't think this painting will take as long as the previous one. And then we have our sticker sheet for our paint pots, and then we have 2 sets of brushes. And here's our paints up close. Such pretty colors. Open this one. Ooh, I love that green color too. Okay, and then a really cool thing, she also sent me a traveling easel, so I can set this up, put this canvas on it so that I'm not leaning over my canvas trying to get these boxes way over here and painting. I can actually reach and paint and not hurt my back. Also, free gifts were premium brushes. I think they have the sizes on them. Like this one says 00, this one says 5 on it, 3, all the numbers are on there, and then another bag of brushes as well. And these are also available on the website as well. Okay, I wanted to include the easel because they sent it to me. I had a little bit of difficulty setting it up because I've never set up an easel before, and there weren't any instructions in the bag, but I got it. So this part was separate, but I figured it out. And here it is. And then I put my giant painting on here, the landscape, or this way, it would be very tall for me. So obviously I'm gonna have to, like, because I'm gonna be painting like here, so I'm gonna just have to turn it around when I need to paint other sections of it. But I think it's going to work fantastic when it's time to paint. Instead of bending over the canvas, being able to paint upright. Usually as a diamond painter, I don't like diamond painting this way. I like diamond painting on the table, but painting like with actual paint on the easel, I think is going to be a lot easier. Yeah, but here's the easel. That will be linked down in the description too. I'm not an affiliate. I don't get any kickback with this or anything. They just sent me this because they thought I would enjoy it. I'm doing a video because I do videos, and I told her that in return I would do a video for her. So yeah, I really love this one. I'm gonna get started here in a little while. But yeah, check back for an updated video of getting started how to paint. I'm a new paint by number person. I have watched other videos. I'm going to do a video on how I get started on doing paint by number. I'm going to also have an update on my other paint by number that I did as well. There's no like one is better than the other to me. These are just my honest opinions. So far, so good from MYART. I really love the kits that she sent to me, and I'm really excited to get started on this tropical landscape because I love the colors. And I'm going to try a new blending technique with the sky. So look forward to that video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification to be notified, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.